I'm Gladiator, and I'm joined here with Black Templar,
Yo,
and we are playing some more Total War Warhammer 2. For my channel is Lag.Crew, and his channel is going to be on his Black Templar channel. Either way, continuing on with our conquest. What is your objective today, Black?
to crump some rats. And hopefully, after when Grimgor captures Karak Razak, I'll actually do some of the freaking story.
There you go. And my objective today is to finish killing off the lizards. Yay, lizard killing. Oath is going to hate me.
I think Oath will hate you, but everyone else will love you because of Oath's little shenanigans in Season 6.
Yeah, Blood Bowl stuff. He got really lucky with that.
Oh, yeah.
But either
But,
way, there's not much I can do this turn. I think I already moved a lot of my guys before I ended the video last time. So we're just going to get some more stuff going, get that, upgrade my guys because I have like a ton of stuff. Did I put? I can expand my Under Empire, which I am going to do. Cool. This thing. That's fine. Let's get some more food. Food's always good for rats, right?
yep. You want to
And
keep them fed.
this. Yes. That indeed. All right, Warlock Engineer. Accuracy.
Well, it could be worse.
Allies.
You could always resort to cannibalism, but well, that's scheming in general, to be honest.
They'll eat anything and everything, including themselves.
Yep. It's a weird thing, but yep, it's kind of that thing. And speaking of Blood Bowl, let's talk about Blood Bowl. For those that are aware who didn't watch, I recommend watching a match between Grim and Oathmaster. Because since we're talking about Oathmaster, did you watch that match a few weeks ago about him and Grim literally tearing each other to shreds?
Yeah, I watched. It wasn't a week. Well, actually, to be fair, our recording is a few days after that, or technically, anyways. But our release date is gonna be weeks or months after. So, yes, I did watch some of it, and yes, it was hilarious, and yes, it was amazing.
I was beginning to think we were going to have no players on either side with that match. It was like a bloodbath.
I was hoping there would be no players on either side because both of them can actually be a threat to high armor teams.
Well, considering there was nothing left, I was beginning to think it was.
But both blitzers got level ups though, so
Yeah, that's a worry. Right.
I don't fight them for a while, and they're a very fragile team. Coach is a good coach, so I mean he probably can keep them alive pretty decently. You know, we should probably do a weekly analysis on the like a hub channel, like a YouTuber League channel.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But at the moment we've got our own little problems around here. I've got a lot of rats to crump.
Rats,
Rats.
it's just not the good rats. They're the bad kind of rats.
Um. Yep. I increase Grimgor's weapon so he can crump a lot more humans.
A lot more humans.
Well, I'm next to humans and high elves, so
So it's time to start urging them higher.
well, not yet. That's a long way off at the moment until this matter here. Once I've conquered the mountain, then I'll be considering how to crump the humans or the undead. Depends what mood I'm in.
You know, since we got Kislev up here, like, of course, that's going to be on Warhammer 3. I wonder how they're going to change the Northern map. Obviously, we're adding all the Chaos Lord armies and whatnot. But, just be curious on how they expand both this Mortal Empires map and the just the game in general.
Good question. I wouldn't be surprised if we have like I wouldn't think we're gonna have a well maybe they could have all three stories like the first like war story like from the first game and then the Vortex War and probably a third story. We could see that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Maybe, yeah.
but as far as Kislev goes, I mean we now know they're getting new units and we haven't figured out what the new units are yet because you know Creative Assembly's been very hush hush on it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I do believe in the coming like weeks we're going to probably see some unit updates of what's there and what's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And by the time it's recording, guys,
Where did it hide?
we haven't had any word on what's the DLC unit, so the army you get if you pre-order the game yet. It hasn't been announced yet.
If there is one at all. Dun dun dun.
Well, they've actually confirmed the Creative Assembly said there is going to be one, so they've confirmed that, but they're not telling which one. I hope to God
I don't remember any announcement, but okay, sure, whatever.
but I hope to God I hope to God it's the Chaos Dwarfs.
It's pretty cool to see Chaos Dwarfs.
Well, it's either the Chaos Dwarfs or the Ogre Kingdom. It's going to be one or two because we got Kathy, we've got the demons, and we've got Kislev. That's the only people that's left.
Yeah.
It's ogres, Chaos Dwarfs. I mean, considering the fact we are getting the old world now returning on the tabletop in game form, and where we're at the Three Kingdoms era of of the of the old world.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who what the Three Kingdom era is, it's a bit of a knock-on play to the actual, the Chinese version of the Three Kingdoms. But the idea is, it's basically, you see, during the Empire's early years, there were three kingdoms: Reichsspiel, Mittenheim, and Marienburg. They were the three main powers vying for control of the Empire. So I think that's the era they're going with.
Yeah.
And that was before Karl Francis' ancestors kind of conquered the whole area. Says, "Yep, it's all mine now."
All of mine. Yes, yes.
Well, considering the fact as well, I mean, if we get Chaos Dwarfs, I mean that gives me hope to see Chaos Dwarfs back on the tabletop. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Clan Pestilence died.
Okay.
Okay, who got them?
Um,
Because I know it
I don't
wasn't
know. Probably some lizards.
probably. I know it wasn't you and it wasn't me because we're currently too far away from that fight.
Yeah, it's on the
Oh,
opposite side of the world, literally.
Clan. I know it's Game of Clans died. Clan Vulcan.
Yep.
Good grief.
Yeah. They probably got crumped by some orcs.
Not one of mine.
No, it's this one down here. Right below you, literally. Because I'm
RB.
probably gonna go to war with them soon. Skullcrag.
Oh, Skullcrag. Good grief, that's a bit of a brutal. Right. Right.
What is the orcs going to do?
Well, first off, before I start the war, there's one I want to go to first, and that is claim Karak Rakis and start healing my troops and bringing in more troops.
Mm-hmm.
Now go, Immortals. Colonize it.
Yeah. Immortals. They're not immortal.
Right, and the Red Mountains. Right. First level up. Red Eye. Cave Shrine. Yep, I'll do that. Right. They're going to take a while to heal, and I need to figure out what I'm going to put the three remaining ones into. Let me see. Well, so they don't have any big ones yet. There it is, biggin boys.
Burns.
Couple of those units, and my last one. And that's. I don't have enough to have another Doom to have a Doom Diver.
What are you gonna fight first? You gonna fight the vampire counts, or are you gonna fight the humans first?
I don't know.
So
That's
what else?
it's. I've all the Beastmen.
I don't see no beastmen.
They're next to Castle Drakenhof.
I mean, you could, but it's just a horde.
Let's see.
I cannot wait for them to update the beastmen.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, they are so bad. I think we already said this multiple times before, but man, the Beastman DLC is horrible.
Well, I mean, from what I've heard, that Warhammer 3 everybody's getting updated. So.
I'm coming.
Oh
I
my
doubt
god.
that's gonna happen, but
Oh my god, this is a stomping.
yep, they don't have much of anything. They got one Stern Vermin and thing, but yeah.
Ooh,
Last one, Night Goblin.
I lost the Nikon Fnatic team.
Yeah, it's fine. You can replace him pretty easily.
Yep. And I'm going to loot and occupy. Oh, they just lost 3 of their lords in one go. Ow.
That's probably their main base, dude. Probably destroyed now.
Right.
No, they're not. They got another one over here somewhere. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, right there.
Do I need a... Well, I do need a treasure. I don't need a boss pole, but I do need a boss tent. Then again, if I capture it all, I'll be fine. So I'll put a wall here to make sure that no dirty, filthy undead tries anything.
You know who you should talk about? You should talk about Manfred.
Manfred, huh?
Yeah, he's right
Uh,
there. I can see him. I see his portrait. Might as well talk about him.
the thing about Manfred has a bit of delusion of grandeur. For those unaware, Manfred, he believes that his kind, the vampires and his people, should rule the empire as they believe they are the rightful rulers of the empire. Of course, as you well know, the empire wouldn't allow that. They tell him to go, well, jump off a cliff.
Or a mountain. Or in a volcano. One of those three.
Mm, take your poison. Pick your poison on that one. But anyhow, back to business. Manfred believed that he is the rightful heir to the empire. Unfortunately, that is not the case because, well, the empire thinks, yeah, screw you. However, Manfred realized that, well, he will not live forever, kind of thing. The old question of his own mortality. So he invested more into the dark arts and the arts of vampirism and the undead. Thus, he ended up becoming an undead, a vampire, shocker. But he constantly raises armies to fight the empire from Sarvania. Now the problem with Sarvania is it's very far, and plus the fact the amount of magic and control to control an undead army is a pretty, daunting task.
Mm-hmm.
However, Manfred cannot be killed easy because you see, vampires are very hard to kill. Now they can be killed, but with some great degree of difficulty. But also, like in fiction, vampires, the older they are, the stronger they are, and the more thralls they have under their sway, the more powerful they become. So, in the case of Manfred, he is very old, very powerful. The only other person that he considers a threat among his own kind is Vlad von Carstein and his wife Isabella von Carstein.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Manfred is also a von Carstein, but I would say he's more along the lines of a bit of a relative, not of the main, like simple like the main von Carsteins, like members, you know what I mean? But he's still like one of the top
Yeah, yeah.
members. Now, Manfred, however, during the chaos, the end times, was being a bit of a bitch. Because you see, Manfred betrayed everyone because he was fearing for power, trying to grab for power, and, well, let's just say it backfired and pretty much destroyed the world.
Nice.
So if you want to blame someone for why we have was maybe called Age of Shitmar, blame Manfred. Also, bad GW writing aside,
Yeah, it's pretty bad writing.
but also, there's something I should mention as well since we're talking about a bit of lore. Hmm? What's up?
Red Eye looks like they want to talk to you.
Defensive Alliance.
Oh.
Anyhow, back to what I was saying. Now, you may be wondering what was I going to talk about. I'm going to talk about this place, Sylvania. Now, Sylvania used to be a lush country for a long time, but unfortunately, after shall we say, years of death and decay and rot, well, the ground itself has become blighted.
Starts to grate a little bit.
the ground. Well, technically, the ground has become blighted. Now, I know what you're thinking. What do you mean by blighted? Well, you see, thanks to all the necromancy spells and pretty much nasty shenanigans that the undead have been doing for the past few hundred years, give or take,
Mm-hmm.
the ground itself has become blighted. Now, because of this blight, it's unfortunate this happened because of the blighting. The ground cannot sustain life of both not only the nature but also everyone else, barring the undead, of course, because well they live in it.
Well, that's why you take attrition when you travel to very vampiric grounds
Yep,
areas. Yeah.
yep. Now this can be rectified very easily, but let's just say it's going to take a lot of priests, a lot of consecration, and a hell of a lot of holy water to pretty much clean the lands. Like I said, Savoy can survive and return to normal for what it once was, but the problem is trying and clean up the mess that Manfred and his cohorts have made.
Mm-hmm. Get close to each other, so then we'll get outnumbered. That's a lot of lizards. And these skinks and saurus. This one has a lot of cold riders.
Well, it is Lizardmen.
That's a lot more than I usually expect. Alright, go to ambush.
Yep.
Okay, you go check out the dark elves.
Right, let's have a look. Well, you got Admiral Leech lurking about.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I don't think they're main concern at the moment. I think if you can get rid of the Lizardmen and then focus on the dwarves, then you could just turn around and go, right, I'm gonna crump this area, this the Hagriff lot out of existence
I'm allies with them.
for now,
They're
at least.
actually they're okay. Like I don't have any issue with them. If I really want to
Ooh,
destroy them, I could.
I think your best course of action, mate, is to bring once you finish dealing with the dwarves, you might want to quickly scurry back to there and pretty much try and hold them off.
Nah, I'm not worried about them. If I really want to destroy them, I can just form up another army at my main base and destroy them. So I'm not worried about them. Then you will get Blade Master or Leadership. I like leadership because Skaven needs better leadership. All right, that's this turn.
Oh, you've got an army at Karak.
Are you talking about the other Skaven?
Yeah, it's your Skaven actually at Karak.
Oh,
What? You don't know you left them there?
oh yeah, I know I left them there for a reason.
Fair enough. Reichland seems a bit battered. What's happening over there?
I don't know.
I might have to pay them a visit, but I have to go through the freaking undead to do it.
Time to stomp some undead's faces in. I mean, you
Yep.
just got through all the dwarves in the mountains, so those guys should be easy for you.
You would think that, but no. Actually, undead is the hardest army for me to face next to the Bretonnians.
You got it. Stop complaining.
Right. Who's gonna take this one?
Heck, you're supposed to be the strongest.
Ah, fell short.
Girl, everything.
Unfortunately, I couldn't make it. I fell short. But that can't be helped because that's the problem with the mountains. They do restrict your movement big time. Um,
You gotta hike through the mountains with a big old army full of big guns and goblins.
yep. Unfortunately, that's something I can. So I'll go with
All of
5
us are
to...
pretty quick on their feet, but the big ones, they slow you down.
Yeah, I'll go with 5 turns, for my Doom Divers build.
Huh.
Once that's built, I could start the story.
Ooh. So this guy.
Where we
Yes,
can
yes.
where we could start crumping humans. Or the undead,
I'm
whatever.
killing it. I'm gonna try to assassinate a dwarf.
Go for it.
Yes, assassination successful.
Isn't that a bit contradictory to considering the fact you're playing dwarfs in Blood Bowl?
Well, this is Warhammer. This is not Blood Bowl, okay? Oh. And plus,
Cool.
I'm being the Skaven way, okay? Doing the Skaven stuff.
Fair enough. If you had like the nukes. Oh god, you would have had fun against that army. You think about it,
Save.
if you had the nukes, you could really have some fun taking out that army.
Oh, that's Icky Claw for you.
Yep. Icky, icky, icky.
Ambush.
Oh, you ambushed them. Nice. Oh god, Croco just fell right into it. Oh,
Yep.
that
And
was
he got assassinated.
Oh, I think now you. That means now you're free now to murder the rest of the lizard settlements now.
We're gonna slave Krokgar.
Yeah, you're free now to take the lizardmen settlements now because that was their strongest force, wasn't it?
I have one more force, but it's not as strong. Either way, how am I
You,
gonna get
or you
into
can,
here? I guess we'll go
or
through
you could be sneaky, go into the Temple of Skulls and force a siege.
I'm gonna kill them all. It really doesn't matter where I start it. Get that and grade that.
You're really taunting those dwarves, aren't you?
Well, I'm waiting for my other army to get to it.
Yeah. You could just literally wave your rat tail at the dwarves and say, "Come and get it, you cowards," and probably would
Well, they're
bite.
at ambush, so if they actually move forward, then I can attack them.
Well, that is one of the advantages of a Skaven. It's like they can move in ambush. It's one of their best qualities, I feel.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's Master Snick.
Although you're not far from the Kemri area, which can be a little bit treacherous.
I'm not worried about them. They actually like me because I'm strong.
And also to all those who are waiting for not Blood Bowl 3, sorry, Warhammer 3, we've been actually talking about this, me and Glide, about what they might do in Warhammer 3, where we're thinking of, are they going to bring in, like, how big is the Empire going to be and all that? Which is, I'm going to be honest, I think we could see a massive, like, campaign map for world domination,
Mm-hmm.
which should be interesting.
Maybe. I just cannot wait to play Corn. Like, once we get our Beastman DLC for Warhammer 2, like, I'll be really happy, but, like, I'll be really happy to be able to play Corn as well. And Nurgle, for that matter.
I don't
Both
think
of them really fun.
I don't think Beastmen are going to get any more DLC until probably Warhammer 3, I think.
Uh, well, there's one more DLC that's going to be released in Warhammer 2. The Wood Elves already got their update, and it would be dumb of Creative Assembly to not do the Beastman next.
Oh, hello.
And most, like, if you watch anyone's videos on YouTube besides, of course, ours, say, for example, a great example is Cookie Cookie's Total Warhammer or Tyrann. Forget, I think that's their names. It's just easy to predict it because there's so much missing for the Beastmen, and they need a huge update to actually make their campaign actually fun.
Alright. It's time now to crump. Choo-choo!
Sounds like an auto resolve. Looks like an auto resolve. Probably is an auto resolve. Looks like a lot of Skaven slaves.
Yep.
Easy
And,
win.
yep. And now Zuba is now under my control. Right. First off, destroy that. Destroy that. Build that up, and right. As for you, little goblin, you get your Night Goblin Fanatic back. Gutrot will get a better blade. And now he's on a war boar.
War boar. Got a rat chieftain on a bone breaker.
Right. Build a wall and upgrade that. While in the Red Eye Mountains, upgrade that.
Next episode of Warhammer Z.
There we go. Just gotta do the last bit. And then I must decide on who I'm going to crump next. And I've got
Good crumping.
well, I've got the Wa now. And this could get interesting.
It's about time you did something.
Well, come on, give me a break. You know for a fact as well as I do, when it comes to Warhammer, there are times you've got to stop for a while to heal.
Yeah, there's times when you gotta hold them when you gotta hold them, so. Alright, well. We're gonna get some siege towers. Why is it going to take 5 turns for that? That makes no sense. What in the world? I got plenty of manpower. Why?
Let's have a look.
That's weird. Oh, only 2 per turn. Okay.
Yeah.
That's odd. Maybe it's just the thing in itself or something? I don't know.
Well, whatever the case may be, you're going to have to just hold out until you get the stuff before you can declare a siege.
Well, I mean, it's going to take only 1 turn for the supplies to run out, and Garrison starts to suffer attrition for them, so.
Wow, jeez.
I don't know how I did that, but sure.
Okay, what the hell did you do?
I don't know.
Okay,
Maybe we throw on like a bunch of dead bodies of their lizard people into it, and so they're starting to decay and whatnot. It's called biological warfare. You know what I mean?
well, whatever you,
warfare, but with dead bodies.
Well, whatever you've done, you've pretty much gonna send them to death.
Oh yeah, death is great for them. Come on, go this way then.
Let's see. Almost there, almost there. Oh yeah, Silver Road. I haven't sorted that out. Ah.
You need more trophies, yes.
What should I give?
Sure, whatever you say. Quick.
Just trying to decide what I'm gonna do here. Well, I'm gonna actually be best to get a. Should I get a boss pole? I'll think about that once.
Make harder. Use your brain powers. Okay.
Oh, what's this? Sterling's beating up the Mootlands? That sounds about right.
Just want to play.
Oh god. You know, that's something I have noticed about the undead, right? I don't see them using like undead ogres. I really see that.
um, I don't think there is any.
I know there's none, but you would think they would
How
have
about the crit horrors?
No, that not them. Like undead ogres, like you know how Stitch is in Heroes of the Storm, like he's a bit of a like that kind of thing, like an ogre. But
Sort of, yeah.
so I always wonder why Warhammer hasn't got those kind of characters like undead. Wait, that clan is still alive? Where the hell are they hiding?
They're doing this game is nonsense.
How are they
Alive
still?
somewhere and hidden.
Well, they're gonna have to come out sometime because, well, They're suffering attrition by the second.
Maybe they have a standing army somewhere.
Okay, first off, more research. Um, ooh, RPSing on Orc Cavalry. That could be handy. Right,
Dun, dun, dun.
that money, because obviously you need money to fund the campaign.
I don't know how I forgot this, but how long do we do our videos? For 30 minutes or an hour? I can't remember.
It's up to an hour.
Okay, it's been a good minute.
Yep. Okay.
All right, well, uh, it's
Right.
fighting the vamps. You already talked a small bit about Manfred. What can you tell us about Vlad? Obviously, he's the first vampire. One of the
Yahoo!
first vampires.
Yeah. Um. Well, the thing about Vlad von Kastein is he is what I would call an honorable vampire, but also a bit of a debonair kind of like he prefers to use charm and sophistication, his wit. But don't let that fool you. He is a competent general and swordsman. That much is for certain.
He got backstabbed by Manfred.
Well, no, he actually didn't. He's never fought Manfred.
I Oh, Manfred betrayed him. That's what I mean by
Oh yeah,
that.
Manfred's betrayed him and he's put him in his place. But you see,
Well, Manfred and Vlad, they're in two different factions pretty much. They're not in the
yeah,
same faction all the time.
they're not. You see, I forgot to talk about Vampire Society. You see, Vampire Society is very fractured. They'll work together if for a common goal, if need be. But they are factions. They have different factions within factions for power. You remember what I said earlier in the video about like the more thralls of Dominion they have, the more power they have?
Oh yeah, that's I like almost any necromancer as well. But yeah,
Yeah, that's how it works. Now the vampires have the same goal. However, Manfred is a bit of an honorable vampire because he will fight head on and he will also use charm and his wit to get around things instead of like brute force.
Hmm.
But the real
Okay.
power in the von Kastein household is his wife, Isabella von Kastein, his wife.
Hmm.
Now,
Okay.
she is darkness incarnate. She is practically brutal. And she is sneaky, dastardly, manipulative, and uses all manner of tricks. But she is loyal to her husband to a fault. She will never betray her husband. And the same thing goes for Valad. He will never betray his wife. They've been together for centuries. Unfortunately, during the end times, which I think Vlad had the best ending of all, one of the most badass endings, where his wife, Isabella von Kastein, was possessed by a Nagash, and I don't know if it was Nagash or Chaos. She was possessed and she was out of control. In order to save her life, he sacrificed himself to save her life. Of course, this really angered Isabella because she wasn't angry with Vlad because he saved her life, unlife, and she will always be grateful to Vlad. But she was fuming at Vlad and all the others who took her away from him. So she is pissed.
Save.
So yeah, unfortunately for poor Vlad, he died protecting his wife. Now that's a true badass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sad to say though, oh whoa ooh bloody hell. Did he
Yeah, I
actually?
don't know why it's showing this. I'm probably definitely gonna give you the slave army. and
Yeah, but still though, I mean, I'm surprised they actually come to you.
well, one of them's out there, and I'm attacking it. I
Well,
don't want him to get any more units.
Well, put it this way: if you can kill them, this would
If
be
I
a
kill them, then these dwarves are done. Yeah, if I can kill them.
yep. Now, if we can somehow get you to Ikiclaw and you can confederate him or conquer him, that'd be good.
Oh yeah, Claw is really good. I got Queek, so
Ooh, my
he's not.
goodness! Look at this allies that are coming in. Whew.
But his or mine?
His.
Yeah. Just more of them. I got
Oh
artillery,
my
so they have
god,
to come to me.
that's a choke. There's a choke point if I ever seen one.
Oh yeah, and that's where we're gonna be choking everything up and murdering them because we have better range units than they do because they don't have any artillery.
No, but I mean your rattling guns alone is going to cause mayhem, and the Globadiers
That's what
will
I mean. We're going to use the choke point, unlike them.
and just keep tweaking the back until you can get a hold of the Lord and take his skull.
I'm gonna use. I know what I'm doing. Shut
Yeah.
up.
Oh, it's the other way around.
uh,
They're on the choke point.
I know they're on the choke point, but
You've
let's.
got you've got catapults, haven't you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, but make a save.
Fruit,
If you can if you can aim
fruit.
in this area here which I'm drawing, you're just laughing.
I'm just gonna give you the other army, so I'm gonna keep this army.
Yeah, no problem.
Uh,
I mean, your poison and Globadiers are gonna have some freaking fun.
yeah, it's gonna be great. You go there, here.
I think the only thing you've got to worry about reality-wise is is pretty much the dwarves' great weapons. They're the only things that's gonna give you a bit of like grief.
Nah, I'm gonna just kill them with a ranged weapon, so we're good.
That's the one thing
You
about
worry too much, Black. You worry too much.
it's Total Warhammer. There are times when Total Warhammer pulls bullcrap. You know that.
But I'm good. Trust me, I got this. I'm gonna give you the other guys in just a moment. All right, so let's move these guys up here. These guys up here. All right, give that to you.
All right, here we go. More poison when Globadiers.
Yep.
Right. Oh, you got some good hits there.
Yeah.
You took out half the health of the Longbeards. What the hell did you hit them with? Jeez.
Um.
Ooh, ho, ho. Nice. Okay, those Thunderers have lost their minds.
Hey. There. They go there. Leaders go here.
Yep, I'm gonna go on your flanks and keep those guys from trying to sideswipe you.
Okay.
Ooh, right in the kisser.
Um. That. Where is my catapult?
All right, here we go. Zap.
Master Assassin.
Here we go. Nice.
We're
Ooh.
running for the hills.
What do you expect? You've just murdered a good portion of them.
That's my job. Where is that leader? Go kill him.
Okay, I'm now in the
Oh,
mosh pit.
catapult. Yeah.
Okay, I've got them pinned. Can you do another lightning bolt on them?
That's what I'm trying to do. Running.
I know it's a bit of a mosh pit, but
He's trying to get there. He's trying to get there.
ooh, that was a lot of Quillaras just being murdered.
Alright.
It's turned to a literal mosh pit in there.
I did.
I know, great, half my army's retreating.
They are Skaven slaves for a reason. There it is. Army loss is kicking in.
Yep.
That's for you. Never mind. You're right at the back.
Yeah. And I figured out why I was running, because someone in the dwarves is using a fear ability. The one I scared off.
Interesting.
Oh, that's the end of those Quillaras. Oh, they're done. Yep, they're broken.
Yep, army losses. Woo!
Kill them, murder them, butcher them.
Battle. We'll
Well,
try to do it, but I mean they're gonna lose the next one regardless.
no kidding, they've just lost a heck of a lot of units.
Yeah.
Your catapults were on fire in that fight.
Almost 200 kills. Heck yeah, dude. Wonder what the Warlock Engineer got.
Um, hard to say. I think he got.
Find out in a second. Warlock Engineer has 69 kills. Dude, one of your poison one Globadiers got almost 100 kills. Two of them almost got 100 kills.
Damn. I do question where half those kills came from. I don't know if they came from me killing the dwarves or killing my own.
Nah, probably just the dwarves.
Well, put it
Who
this
cares
way.
if a Skaven slave dies, anyways?
Well, it's meat. They need to keep them alive to feed themselves.
Well, we're feeding on the flesh of the dwarfs.
It might be too tough for them. They need more tenderizing.
Nah, nah, it's just their armor. Just take off the armor and good food. Dwarfs are not as tough as everyone think they are. At least in this one, the World Ender dwarfs now they're super tough.
All right, here we go. Let's see the blood.
There you go. And he captives. There you go.
Well, it makes sense. But that
Oh,
was.
he made a mistake.
You're not kidding. I mean, do you have enough movement to? Oh, okay. That is
Unresolved.
yeah. That's a pain train coming through.
Choo choo.
But one thing's for certain though. Oh, for. Oh,
Hi,
good.
dwarfs.
Oh, good lord. That's one-way traffic.
Oh yeah, loot and occupy.
And they are destroyed.
One of my objectives this video is accomplished.
Which is to kill the dwarfs.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Well, on the grand scheme of things, that's good news for you because that means now if the main dwarves ever tried to confederate down there, that could have been a bit of an issue.
yeah.
But now that you've cut them off, they've only got one place to go, and that is the other side of the mountains where the Bretonians are living. And I don't think the
Yep.
Bretonians are going to take kindly to the dwarves trying to take their territory.
Wait a minute. What'd you say?
I think I know where the other dwarves are. They're probably where the you know where the Bretonians are.
They're near the mountains where the wood elves are.
Yeah. And I don't see the Wood Elves nor the Bretonians take kindly to them trying to take territory off them.
Mm-hmm.
They still need to be clumped, but at the moment I've got my own things to deal with.
Yeah. I'm going through a lot of stuff too. A lot of upgrades, a lot of different other things. Then you will get this leadership stuff. Cool. And more upgrades apparently. Okay, Scorch would be nice to have.
Oh, Scorch is good. Scorch, if you put down the side right against a low armored unit, you can do some serious damage with Scorch.
Yep. Six more turns until the settlement surrenders.
Wow, how are they starting to decay now? Their army.
Their army hasn't started decay yet, but only 6 more turns and they will surrender regardless.
Damn.
So
You might as well do that. Just
continue.
make them.
Yeah,
Make
that's
them.
what I'm going to probably do. Continue
Yeah.
siege,
Yeah, make them your bitch.
pretty much, and upgrade that. Might as well. Upgrade that. Make more money.
I mean,
Make more money.
well, it's been a productive, I say, session so far. I mean, we've got rid of 2 rats. You just crumpled the dwarfs. I've conquered pretty much the mountains, so I've got control of them.
Yes.
Now I must decide who I'm going to crump next.
Who is going to be crumpled in here?
It's gonna be interesting. I mean, that's the one thing I love about the orcs. The orcs have got the most funniest lore, no matter which genre they're in. They've always got funny lore.
Gosh. Yeah.
I mean, if you ever get a chance, people read the old laws of the orcs in GW's line. It is batshit insane, batshit hilarious, and You know what? Since we got time, I'm going to step out of the Warhammer world. I'm going to go to 40k for just for one lore, and that lore
Okay.
is of a famous psyker called Old Zogwart. Now, old
Hogwarts.
if, now Old Zogwart was not a special lad, but he was a powerful psyker. You see, he was born on the death world of Catachan. Now, for those who are
That sounds
for
like a Skaven thing.
oh, you are, it might sound scheme, but it's not. It's actually an
And
imperial.
I understand. It just sounds Skaven, you know? Like,
It
think
is,
about it. Catachan.
yeah. But the point of Catachan is that planet was once a luscious green field until the Nids came along, and well, they in their infinite wisdom tried to terraform it so they could eat it. The planet decided to bite back and bite the Tyranids.
Nom 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 nom.
But that's not the story we're talking about here. We're talking about old Zoggy. Now, when Zoggy was born, yes, he was born in a fungi field. Don't ask, please. I will not try and talk about orc physiology. But he was kept on bitten by lots and lots of snakes. Do you know what he did to the snakes? He bit back.
Ate them.
But the funny thing is, because he was bit so many times by the snakes, not only has he got a resistance to poison, but he's also been given ridiculous levels of psychic potential. Yet again, don't ask
Nice.
me how that works. I don't know why the 40k gods would give him that, but you know, take what you will with that.
Sure you can.
But but the funny thing about old Zoggy is that Zogwart's like psychic powers was so great that
Oh.
he even garnered more fame than his boss. I decided to
Yeah, I
leave.
found the dwarfs.
Oh, you found them.
Look at the Bloody Hands faction, like all the way near where Kofar would be,
Uh
the
huh.
Kopfer,
Yeah.
and dwarves are right there in the desert.
They're in the desert. Bloody hell.
Yeah, you see it?
I'm going through there now. Let's see. Desert, 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 desert.
Like in the middle bottom.
Bloody hell, they're a bit far from home, aren't they?
Yeah, I was just like, wait a minute, there's the dwarves. Well, I
What?
guess that'll be my issue in the future.
Yep. But as for me, I think another turn and I could start story crumping. Another,
Story grumping.
another two more turns. Oh, someone needs an upgrade. It's at Mount Gubrak. And yeah, so that was old Zoggy. He got that much famous. He became well. He decided to go off to the stars because he believed that Gorka Morgov told him. Yes, this is true. He believes the gods are talking to him. That the biggest war is out in the stars, and he should leave Kadachan. Now,
Interesting.
in the old 40k books, now some of you might remember this or not, old Zoggy had a unique power. You see, what Zogwar could do is he cast psychic power on on any target, and if he beat their toughness, he would automatically turn the character, no matter how many wounds he had, how tough he was, or what war gear he had, he would turn to a squig.
Okay.
And what was funny about the old squig is he would attack his allies, and the allies had to attack him first before he can go attack anyone else. So basically, let's put an example on the table, folks. Let's say a Wraith Lord, which is toughness 8, comes charging at old Zoggy. Zoggy can cast a spell, and if he rolled a 6, then the Wraith Lord would turn to a harmless squig. That's how
Nice.
hilarious that damn bugger was. He was so freaking hilarious. It was just utterly hilarious. How old Zoggy was just such a maniac. I mean, he wasn't the biggest maniac. Oh no, there's someone more crazy than him, but we can leave that for a future video because I think that might be a worthwhile talk about. But yeah, it's a shame really we don't have a Skaven army in 40k at the moment. Well, technically we do, which is the Nids. They're supposed to be like the Skaven equivalent, but we haven't have proper Skaven, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And yet the squats seem like they'll be coming back soon. Now, for those who are aware, who are the squats? Space dwarfs. That's all you need to know.
Space dwarfs. Get them.
I don't know where they got the nickname the squats from. I really have to know who the hell gave that name.
Squatting, squatting, squatting.
Do you know what a designation for a dwarf is in 40k?
Don't really care.
Well, you might laugh at this one. They're called Abtuminus Rotundus, is they're called,
Interesting.
in High Gothic. Yes, believe it or not, 40k has two languages, High Gothic and Low Gothic. Low Gothic is basically your plebes like us. High Gothic is merely the nobles thing. Take it as you will.
Alright, quick save. This thing is acting weird.
What is?
It says like at first it was 6 turns, now it's back to 23. I want to hit auto resolve because I should be able to crump them. See what it does.
Okay, you sure about this?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yep. Didn't lose any
Oh.
units.
Phew. Well,
Nice.
now you just need to get to the other temple quickly and crump that one.
Yep. And I'm on the way. On the way to crump some lizards. I want to crump them all bit this flipping episode, so it's gonna be slightly longer than usual.
Well, come on. Well, to be fair, I mean, it is a good time to get this out, our affairs in order before we take on the bigger prizes.
And I got an upgrade a research thing. What do I want to upgrade? Uh, that.
I know some of you been saying, I know some of you probably be saying right now in the comments, like, why have I not had many battle videos of my own army? Well, to be honest, I haven't had anyone to fight. That's the problem with the orcs, because when you're in the mountains, you hardly have any battles. You spend more time trying to get out of the damn place.
Yeah. Frets. That.
But
Okay.
but if I do capture Castle Drakenhof, I'll use that as my main base for the area.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming that I don't get crumped in the process.
Dude, I love how I got pretty much this bottom half right here.
Yeah, and I've got the mountains, so I mean, I'm worried about the Bretonia. They're the one faction I always have a problem fighting against.
You'll be fine until you die.
That's reassuring.
Fuck 'em!
Those rats are
At least
still
I'm being
alive.
honest with you.
Those rats are still bloody alive. Bloody hell.
Last time.
I can't seem to find them. They've buggered off.
I mean, look at the dwarfs, okay? I'm
Oh, hello.
the one that found them, not even you.
Yeah. Right. Right, you're in position to go to where we need to go.
Am I? Or the wall.
Yep. Well, I've got the war still, but I'm not using it. I'm gonna wait till I actually start my attack, then kick it off.
I just said that because that's what the orc said.
Right. Upgrade defenses there. One more turn, then I can start a story mission. And Red Eye Moons. Wait. You take that. And I think I'll hold out till I get enough money to build a wall.
All right. Let's go kill some lizards. It's that pointy baby.
Although, also, I forgot to mention, guys, that they're not called orcs anymore now in 40k now, which sucks. They're called Uruk. I don't know where they get their
I'm just
name
gonna call
from.
them orcs.
Oh, everybody's gonna call them orcs no matter what. It's just for trademark purposes.
Sure.
And that's them.
I mean,
That's them dead.
they want the name of orcs or Uryx, but yet like regular orcs cannot be copyrighted. So
Yeah, and plus the fact as well, there was a bit of a issue with the Wizards of the Coast as well because they believed that they had the right to the name of certain orc names, which is ridiculous.
they might have the copyright to certain orc names, but they don't have the copyright to orc race.
No, but I mean, to be honest, it is a bit ludicrous. But then again, Games Workshop did try to copyright Space Marine, and that was one hell of a funny case that went crashing and burning on them.
I bet. I
Well,
bet. But I don't know about you, but I think this is probably a great time to end the episode since I just crumped the rest of these lizards.
I
And I've upgraded some stuff, and I'll upgrade this, I guess, and upgrade this, I guess, and
I
upgrade this, I guess.
yeah, I agree because now that we're in the position now where I'm going to be doing a story mission in the next video, and I'm in position now to start war with the undead, I would say the next few videos are going to be very action heavy for a little bit.
Yeah, I gotta actually move my guys, so the next episode probably just be moving everyone around to probably crump some orcs
Yep,
or some wood elves, because I see some wood elves I could try to kill.
yep, and next one will be my turn to have some action because I have been very quiet for quite some time.
Yep. In that turn, we'll go to you, so you can do your turn, and then we'll end the episode.
Yep.
Because I think you're just still setting up as well.
Well, not really. Well, I can do a story mission, but I think we best save that for the next video because this might take a while.
You gotta move to it though, right?
Oh no no no! It's not for that one. It's for Gringor's story,
I
which can
guess you could technically teleport to it.
yeah. But I think it's best we wait till the next video. Give people like a reason to tune in to see what would happen in my second attempt to try and conquer the story after my first round disaster.
Heck, I guess that'll tell them, like that'll give me a good idea to do something for the next one as well, because I got a story mission that's actually in my territory they need to do. So that's something I'll do in the next episode as well.
Yep. So we got
get
so
this turn through right quick, Black, so I can save it and we can end the episode.
yep. Yep. Just let me do quick stuff on a lot of things.
Good. Ooh.
Okay. And that's all I. Well, actually, no. Wait a minute. There's one I do have to do though.
You
Grimgor has
sound
to.
like me just a little bit ago.
Well, Gringor has to come out, unfortunately. Because unfortunately for... Just go check, can I teleport? Ah, I don't have the money to teleport yet. I need one turn to because I need 800 gold to teleport. So basically, guys... Well, the other one I can teleport right away, but I need to be out of this stance. But I don't want to end up in a situation where I will be taking attrition.
Yep.
And pass to you.
All right then. Well, that's the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks a lot for watching. Go check out Black's channel in the description below. If you want to see some artwork, go check out my channel. And we'll see all of you in the next Warhammer video. So thanks a lot. Take it easy, and later.
Later.